Hi, my name is Bernard, and I'm from Ghana, born and bred. So for me, we our AgriGuard, we wanted feedback from potential clients, potential customers, potential users on part of the application. And the first time I experienced MegaQuest, I thought it was overwhelming. I mean, it seemed very seamless, easy to use from the onboarding to the interactions. I really love the voiceover. So one thing that stood out for me from MegaQuest was the voice feature. So being able to express yourself in any language, for me was English, and then having that, transcribed and then turning to analysis for you, it was quite intriguing. I know I didn't feature like that before. It was my first time, so yeah. All right, so for AgriGuard, I think it was more on the user interaction because our market was sort of niched, right? Having to interact with primarily farmers or extension officers who are far away would seem highly unlikely. But I think with MegaQuest, it made that communication barrier or interaction seem pretty easy because you just, like I said earlier, at Google Forms, same thing. You just create a quest, or create questions, and then send them remotely. And the responses that came in, it will cut down the time because having to reach out to an extension officer maybe all the way in Kumasi, primarily you have to drive over there because most of them are not really tech savvy. I mean, that was made it easy for us. Just like I said, formulate the quest, send it to them, and then receive the response in real time. So all the use cases for my company, for AgriGuard, was having to get research or feedback from extension officers, so primarily land users. They are the bridge between the technology we are building and then the farmers who would actually be the primary recipient of any information we're going to the scene. And one of the barriers were the fact that the extension officers were in remote areas. So you'd find them maybe in Kumasi, or in some of the central region, the Volta region, which is always our fun premier station in Accra, right? So before MegaQuest, we would have to either hop on a phone call with them, and that was okay for an interview. But one of the points is that MegaQuest issue is the sentiment analysis, and that's what I love about it. So you could actually from the number of extension officers get that feedback on how they were feeling during filling the application, counting the feedback session was amazing for us because we were able to cover more in less time and the reason of course having to travel all around. Another use case was back in Accra, having to get feedback from people actually, 10 people won't use them, break them, and then try to give us feedback on where to correct. And again, they helped us cover more, reach out more for less, and to make it. Ideally, the feedback or the information we got on the extension officers through MegaQuest helped us to really tailor our application to suit how to use it, because like I mentioned earlier, they were the bridge between whatever information we were giving to these farmers, and the farmers are not technology savvy. So if we were able to tailor it to suit the extension officer and make them recurring users, then it would be great for us. And like I mentioned earlier, MegaQuest made it easy for us to be able to really understand what was the best product to fit the extension officer's use. But then if you needed to go a step further, trying to analyze different data points, even like I mentioned earlier, the voice feature, where most of our primary users, like extension officers, spoke the local language, right? Yeah, and even the few that spoke English, it seemed a bit easy for them because it was easier to speak than to type out. MegaQuest will do all the magic behind the transcription, and further down the line, I would have to, like I said, compare different data points and get more analysis on it. So give me more for less. I asked that better to go and see. I mean, for every potential user out there who is into research analysis, and if you didn't like me, your go-to was Cool Forms. Trust me, you have not seen anything like MegaQuest. Gives you value. I mean, I use it for free, so it gives you value for money. But then their voice feature, the transcription, the analysis, everything that you wanted to do way beyond just getting feedback from the form and a few graphs. Think about beyond that. MegaQuest gives you that. So I would recommend MegaQuest anytime, any day for an easier life, easier research pack.